Winthali story comes from a traditional place called Dangu, and it's a children's story, and it was handed down thousands of years through the family.
And so it happened. At the rise of the next full moon, everyone came together to dance and sing, hoping to lure Old Man Crocodile away from his fire.
And the story's about a greedy old crocodile who in the dream time basically wouldn't share fire with anybody. So the whole world was dark and relied on the moon and cold. And the brown falcon, and with the help of his friends, decided to get the fire off the crocodile and work together to distract him and steal the fire and spread the fire. And that's why you see the brown falcon these days pick up a bit of fire and spread the fire all around the country, so it's not lost to the Bunuba people.
I feel that large-scale puppetry is so wonderful in the sense that it can be, we utilised birds that were on poles that were flying over the audience's head. The beautiful long python was retractable, so it would kind of slither and slide along, and the children were really captivated.
I think being involved with this production was really special for our little ones because they got to learn about their Bunuba culture, learn about storytelling, learning about our old dream times where we hadn't had that opportunity from, you know, our grandmother because of stolen generation, and then bringing our children back to Fitzroy, back to their country, so that they can have a sense of more of a being and connecting back to their true traditional lands.
Okay, hop like a frog.
And then a lot of our objectives in our festival was to also re-engage stolen generation families that have been, their ancestors have been removed from Fitzroy Crossing, and in our case Dangu. And so a lot of children come from Broome and they meet their cousins and brothers and aunties and everybody in Fitzroy, so it's like a reunion for us, and it creates a sense of purpose and a place for children to be involved.
And go, 1, 2.
So our kids really enjoyed mucking around with puppets and being able to be in a big space and learn to move and have some fun and acting like, you know, animals that they watch, you know, in the bush when we go hunting. You know, they usually see, you know, a little sand frog or an emu. So it was really easy for them to just jump into character and act like them, and also they had so much fun, and it's sort of an opportunity that they wouldn't normally get, you know, in Fitzroy or in Broome.
When they see stories like that and they bring it to life in language, and they're not only learning and understanding Bunuba language and their culture, but showing it to the rest of the world that, you know, we are a great place called Dangu.
Jualata, Marangana Yua, Karwa Luluria, Pandral Ngari Lalangara Yatare.
It enriches lives. And when we assist communities to deliver or to find or bring outcomes that are of an artistic nature, I feel like there is so much joy that it brings the community, and then they look back at it with a sense of pride as something that they've made and they've achieved. And it just helps their mental health and well-being. I think that's what arts does universally.
Very important for Bunuba people to maintain and revitalise the language and the culture, and to make sure we don't lose it, because it's the basic essence of our identity and our culture, and giving young people a sense of place and purpose so they don't get lost emotionally and spiritually.
My daughter got smoked underneath the same tree that my great-grandmother was born under, so it was really special for our mob, especially being from the West Kimberley, going back to, you know, Fitzroy and connecting back with our roots and family, kinships, learning the language and learning those customs from Fitzroy.
And for us, it's to try and excite these young people into, wanting to learn Bunuba and learn who they are and where they come from, and that Bunuba is one part of their heritage. Still spreading the fire, yeah.
Theatre Kimberley was very pleased to have two special and well-known First Nations visual artists from Fitzroy Valley also contribute to this wonderful project. Mervyn Streep is a Gunyandi man, accomplished author, illustrator, carver and painter. Gunyandi is one of the two river groups from surrounding Fitzroy Crossing country. Mervyn's original artwork became part of the visual design and animation, and we thank him so much for this contribution. Natalie Davey, a traditional custodian of the Matawarra Fitzroy River, is a Bunuba Woolmajari woman with Scottish and English heritage. Natalie is a community leader and, amongst other many accomplishments, a broadcaster with Wankaji Radio, a former ranger, an educator and an award-winning artist. Her artwork of Dangu formed part of the visual design of the Winthali story.
For me